Hey guys, I wanted to do a really quick video and give you my honest opinion about the new Black Ops 4 Zombies 9 map that Treyarch just revealed to us the other day. This video is not a full breakdown of the trailer, this is just my first honest impression. I am doing a full breakdown video, but it's taking a little time to compile. I'm trying to go through all the alchemy symbols that we've seen in this trailer and see if there's any hidden meaning behind them. So the opening scene right here, it's going through this doorway and you can tell that these are ancient ruins, obviously. You can see some fallen structure there and debris and deterioration, so they're definitely not in a time when this place was alive and active. So the next question is, can we identify these ancient ruins and where they might be located? I was checking out the room and some of the structure and I could see a repeated pattern on the ground. It is a circular pattern going around that cauldron. To me it looked like a Greek pattern and I searched it and it is. It's actually an ancient Greek round key pattern. You can see the image right here. It looks like a T that is kind of curved at the top. This pattern was used in their decoration and sometimes adorned really important places like temples. So we've got ancient ruins, probably in Greece or maybe even Rome. We know the next scene puts them into a Colosseum as gladiators, so that's pretty telling. So it looks like they're in an ancient Greek or Roman temple and they are going to inhale that alchemy potion and it's going to teleport them back in time in this same area. So they're probably already at the Colosseum, somewhere near it, and it's just changing the timeline and putting them there. I was wondering if this is going to be like the main hub, kind of like the campfire was on Black Ops 3. Like this is where the menu going to be and what it's going to look like and where they're always going to teleport from. But since it seems to be specifically tied to the map, that may not be the case. The next scene starts to show close-ups of the characters when they pick up the potion and inhale it. And my first reaction and impression was this looks really cartoony. The first character we see is Bruno, and to me he looks really exaggerated and not realistic, and it just gave me that cartoon feel. Again, this was just my first impression. It does change and get better, so don't think that I'm being negative or anything like that. After seeing Bruno, it panned over to Shaw, and then it was really giving me that like 90s cartoon feel, and I was thinking like this guy's Geppetto from Pinocchio. So seeing these two characters based on just looks alone wasn't good for me. I wasn't taking them very seriously, again getting the cartoony vibe. You think about Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, and how we're really invested with those characters. We have that connection and we take them seriously and they're almost real to us. I guess I wanted to feel that kind of connection too, but that's unrealistic. That's not going to happen with a first impression. The next scene pans over to Scarlet and I just didn't have any reaction. I just was like, I don't know, nothing. Just gonna have to really learn about this character because I'm not getting any feelings from just seeing her. Last guy is Diego, and good news is that I'm not getting the cartoony vibe off of Scarlet and Diego, but I'm getting no reaction whatsoever, which is probably normal because we know nothing about them. However, after they inhaled the potion and teleported into the Colosseum and you see them in their gladiator gear for the first time, I was like, oh hell yeah, this is awesome. I was like, this is something I can definitely get on board with. I want stuff to be badass. That's what I love so much about Mob of the Dead Zombies, that aesthetic and the way that the map look and the zombies look. It just was so creepy and so cool. One of the next scene reveals the leader of the Illuminati group and I was like, yes, yes, yes. I love evil villains that look super evil like this guy, and he just looks amazing. Like just the gold mask and everything. I can't get enough. My favorite character from Black Ops 3 was the Shadow Man, especially when he transformed into that evil tentacle monster from like the Cthulhu mythos. But this guy is definitely topping him. I cannot wait to see what this guy is going to be all about. The next part of the trailer pans into the crowd and you see the Illuminati group up there and they're wearing the hoods and the masks, and I just love this part. It is super evil and I have a really good feeling that this map is going to be really gorgeous. This next scene I was really excited to see. The leader is holding what appears to be an ancient Egyptian artifact. It's adorned with a cobra stand holding up that circular piece, and cobras are worshipped in Egypt. So yeah, that's a huge clue there. Also, alchemy comes from Egypt. That's where it originated. So you can see a lot of alchemy symbols on that circular part. So that's going to be awesome. We've got alchemy, we've got Egypt. I was wondering where the alchemy was going to come from. Were they going to base it on the very popular medieval times when they practiced alchemy, or were they going all the way back to Egypt where it originated? With this heavy tie to Egyptian alchemy, hopefully we'll get an Egyptian map somewhere along the line in the DLC. This next scene made me laugh because this was part of the teaser trailer that we were trying trying to break down and we're like, oh, it's, you know, medieval time and maybe they're holding a medieval skeleton key or something. But nope, not even close. It's some type of activation device for the Egyptian artifact. This next scene shows a zombie getting some pretty good air and jumping at this gladiator, and that made me wonder, is this just cinematics or is this going to be a new mechanic where zombies can jump at you? You know, Treyarch likes to switch things up and be innovative. It definitely reminded me of the exo zombies from Advanced Warfare. It's the same exact jumping animation that they had. This next scene was probably my second favorite to the Illuminati leader. This is Bruno all decked out in his gladiator outfit, and oh my goodness, he looks amazing and so badass. I'm sure all you guys out there are man crushing just a little bit. You know he looks awesome. And out of the 4 characters, yes, he definitely looks the best. The next part of the trailer starts showing combat with the characters, and they're all holding melee weapons like shields, morning stars, swords, and axes. And immediately everybody's getting the impression that we're going to be on a map where it's mainly melee weapons. I mean, it makes sense, it fits the era. But no guns? I'm thinking I'm up for that challenge. I'd like to see something different. There's probably going to be some crazy wonder weapons and possibly staffs. It might be difficult to kill a horde of zombies with just melee weapons, so hopefully these weapons will be some type, again, of wonder weapon that will have area effects where you kill a bunch at the same time. But I think that is the biggest question on most people's minds about this map, and after seeing this trailer, like, what's up with the guns? So everything about this trailer has been pretty good. I've been pretty impressed, except for one thing. I'm really disappointed. I don't like it. My first impression is not good, and I'm hoping that it will change when we actually get to play the map. But it's this last scene where this monster spawns out of this guy's chest. One thing I really love about Treyarch is their innovation with their bosses and mini bosses. The Margwas, the Panzers, the Russian Manglers, you name it. Everything is badass. There's no mini boss that I don't love. Until now. This just seems not creative. I feel like we've seen this already like 3 times in World War II zombies, and maybe that's the problem, but it just doesn't seem unique enough. It seems almost expected as a type of monster. There's so many cool things they could have done that I can think of, and this is just not doing it for me. I love their mini bosses, and I really wanted to love this one, but I'm just not right now. So let's hope that the gameplay redeems itself. Another thing I can comment on now that's not necessarily a first impression. Well, it was. My first impression was zombies, gladiators, like where is this coming from? This is random, from left field, out of the blue. What's happening here, Treyarch? I mean, I love it, but it's so random. And then to find out that it's probably inspired from Clive Barker stories, which they do, and that's normal for them to do. And I'm not upset with that at all. I think it's going to be cool. I'd seen some people in the last video concerned about their creativity and being disappointed that they copied, but you got to understand that a lot of their stuff and a lot of movies and games and everything is copied from other lore. It's just the way the industry is. And Treyarch has excellent art design and amazing zombie mechanics, so I don't think we're going to be disappointed whatsoever. Don't let it bother you that they're taking inspiration from something. Shadows of Evil is entirely inspired by Cthulhu and also Clive Barker's Hellraiser. If you've watched any of my videos, you would be very surprised at how all of it is taken from other lore. But I hope you guys enjoyed my ramblings, and we'll see you guys next video.